Hey guys, what's up? It's KD and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited to show you this video. This video takes place in Dubai, and how it came about was I spent about a little under 3 months in Bahrain, which is in the Middle East, the UAE. Bahrain is about a 45-minute flight from Dubai. So what happens there is most of the time people in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, they end up flying to Dubai for the weekends. It's kind of like going to Vegas. Like if you live in Los Angeles and you go to Las Vegas for the weekend, it's kind of like the same thing. I haven't spent much time in Abu Dhabi, but I heard they have more money than Dubai, so it's a lot more luxurious. Their airport, I can tell you, is like crazy. The airport in Abu Dhabi is nuts. So anyways, I discovered that the largest mall in the world, on the planet, is in Dubai. So I had to cover it. Now, I was not expecting to see all of the things that I saw. I don't want to give it away, but there's some pretty spectacular things. And let me tell you, honestly, it's a good thing there's a hotel nearby, because I think you need 2 days to cover the entire place. There's also another mall in Dubai that has not an entire mountain, but it has a mountain with snow on it where you can actually ski inside of the mountain. Dubai is like a whole nother world. I usually explain to people that Dubai is pretty much like Las Vegas on steroids. I mean, the luxury is just like turned up to the max. So yeah, and there's nothing you can't really do in Dubai, because they've pretty much brought everything, like all the best parts of the world, all the things that you fly to other countries to do, they pretty much put it in Dubai. So yeah, so watch this video and we'll talk about it on the other side. Okay, so believe it or not, I am at the largest mall in the world, the Dubai Mall. I'm outside in front of the tallest building in the world, which I'll be having dinner at later on tonight. But I just watched an amazing water show, and now I'm gonna just go look at some shops. But this is the largest mall in the world. It's pretty exciting.
Okay.
So let's go see some stores. Okay, just when you thought you've seen it all at the mall, there's an ice rink. There's an ice rink in the mall. I'm overwhelmed. I'm really overwhelmed. We're still in the mall. This is the largest mall in the world on the planet. I'm in it. Anyways, I can't take it anymore. I need some food or something. Who is this guy that keeps walking by? Okay, so now you know that there is just unlimited things to do in this place besides shop. I'm gonna go. I'll see you in a minute. And then there's this. Crazy. This is amazing, this place. I don't even know what, I mean, I'm just like, what do you think we'll see next? I can't even imagine what's around the next corner. There is so much jewelry and diamond stores in here, and then there's a whole nother mall inside of the mall, which is called the Zoo. That's where we were earlier. It's crazy. I think I need coffee. Okay, we are in the mall still, the Dubai Mall. Look at the aquarium. It's massive. I can't believe I'm in the mall. Like a ride?
Oh, I like that. Look. This one's cool.
Okay, so I'm thinking about getting some henna on my hands. So I'm looking here at different designs. I'm actually quite excited about this. But look where I'm at. Cool, right? Let's see what I come up with. Okay, so are we inside the building yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we're about to go to the top of the tallest building in the world, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so we're both not from here. Well, he kind of is because, what's your Instagram too? Tell everybody your Instagram.
I don't have Instagram.
He doesn't have Instagram, so you can't, he's invisible. Hey, that's when you know you own some shit and you ain't on Instagram. You either real rich or you running from the feds. Here we go. Was that not crazy? I mean, like an actual aquarium. And let me tell you, I didn't really show you the extent of the size of that aquarium, but it was literally like the size of the aquarium in the Atlantis, in the Bahamas, or like there's a huge aquarium in Long Beach, California. Yeah, I mean, and did you see all those stores? And you know what's cool? I don't know if you caught this, but it's really cool because, um, you know, it's Dubai. It's in a Muslim country. The UAE, they're all Muslim countries, and no matter where you are, pretty much everywhere you can hear the prayers, which I thought was cool. You can hear the prayers announced on loudspeakers throughout the city. So while you're shopping in the mall, you can also hear the prayers. So, and they also have places where you can go and pray, they have mosques in the mall. They have them in the airports, and there's a place for you to wash your feet, and you know all the stuff that comes along with that. It was just really cool. If you've never been to Dubai, or you've never been to any of the other countries in the the UAE, I highly recommend you go. Don't let the news or anybody else deter you from going. It's not dangerous. You know, you do have to, so it's 50-50 with this, right? Like you do have to dress appropriately. Like don't go there with like you know, the outfits that you like wear to the club, maybe, I don't know. But they do have what they call moral police. And the moral police will come up and give you a note. And the note says something to the fact of welcome, welcome, we're happy to have you here, but this is a Muslim country and we ask that all of our visitors dress accordingly. We highly recommend that you go home and change. That's what this piece of paper says from the moral police. And let me tell you, I've had people, like, I think it might be different for certain people, because like when I was there, I was actually kind of shocked that I saw like some blonde girls and some younger and some older blonde women just kind of like walking around with these really short shorts on and like clothes that I felt were really inappropriate. But I mean, they seem to be having a good time and nobody gave them any problems. But yeah, I mean, there's a video that I'm gonna introduce to you guys. It was a small, quick video that I made at a restaurant called the Hamptons Cafe. I had on a long maxi dress to the floor. It was loose. It wasn't tight, but the top was shoulder. It was my shoulders were showing. It was strapless. There was no sleeves, and it was really difficult to get a taxi. And once I did get a taxi, I was told that it was probably because of how I was dressed, which blew my mind. Because if you know me, like I dress pretty conservative anyways. I just think it's more sexy to kind of, hide something sometimes and not always show everything and give everything. The mysteriousness. But yeah, so I mean, normally it's nothing for me to wear some loose, non-revealing clothes. So I was actually kind of shocked about that. But I was also impressed or blown away with the fact that the ice skating ring that you saw in this video, that was an Olympic size ice skating ring. That was the size when you watch the figure skating at the Olympics. That's the same size of this ice skating rink. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but I had mentioned, I believe there was 1,000, they keep like 1,000 pair of skates on deck for rentals. I mean, it's just enormous. Everything in Dubai is just enormous. That waterfall, I didn't want to bore you with that, but that waterfall was like pretty amazing. And the building that you saw behind it, is actually the tallest building in the world. Yeah, I have a video that I filmed in there as well. So I will definitely be bringing that video to you. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope that, oh, listen, also visitdubai.com is a great website if you want to see like everything Dubai has to offer. And they play great music. They hire really good DJs to make their videos. But if you go to visitdubai.com, it'll definitely show you like all the really cool behind the scenes, fun things to do. They have great not safari. I don't know what you call it, but they're like Sahara trips where you can get a driver and they take you out to the desert, and it's really amazing. I have a video on that too, so I'll be bringing that to you as well. But yeah, so I hope you liked it. I hope you gained a little information, and I will see you soon on the next video. Bisous.